Hello, Chakabatis. Welcome. Yesterday, following the apparent catastrophic news that Equity had comprehensively lost their claim they brought in the High Court against Spotlight, we posted this statement on our X account. No one should take pleasure in saying I told you so. Part of our opinion was based on previous legal advice when we were on the Equity Council, as its members' money only proceed to the High Court if given a 70 to 80% chance of winning. Did Equity receive such advice? Regular viewers will know we always endeavour to present your views on your behalf equally and fairly. Therefore, we've reached out to Equity for a response, and in fairness to all, unlike other social media platforms, we're not making any comment other than this statement until after Equity's council meeting this coming Tuesday, the 9th of September. Now, though, something completely different. Has Kemi Badenoch got any toilet paper to spare?
Nigel'S, calling things out as you like it, especially for his fair-minded friends.
Chakabatis, Kemi Badenoch doesn't have a bog roll. Does this mean if Kemi Badenoch doesn't have a bog roll, the Conservative Party have already been flushed down the pan? Although, if Kemi Badenoch was to get a bog roll, does this mean that they could help you flush other things down the pan? Kemi Badenoch, politics, showbiz, celebrity status? What's this all about? Donald, please remind us.
You know, it's complicated, but not really complicated when you get right down to it, right?
It's complicated, but when you get right down to it, it's not complicated. Bog rolls and politics. Celebrity status in the pop biz, we all realise that in order to stay at the top of the first division, relevant to your fans and everyone, you have to be liked, acclaimed. But equally, you also have to be disliked. Unless you can generate that interest, those emotions, it's difficult to stay at the top. Just apply it to, well, sport. You either like one particular football club and acclaim them and say another club is, well, just trash. Gary Lineker. Once they got into politics, there were those who acclaimed what they were saying and others who totally disagreed, disapproved, disliked what they were saying. Those extremes. So where do bog rolls come into politics? Well, if you look, there's always been bog rolls available for politicians. Boris Johnson had a bog roll. Let's get down to the bottom of things. David Cameron had a bog roll. Turn the clock back further. Tony Blair had a bog roll. Margaret Thatcher, well, we had to laugh at this one. On eBay at the moment, you can buy a Margaret Thatcher bog roll. It starts at £60 or thereabouts, and guess what? It's new. New? Would we want anything different, Hillary? But now, come forward a little bit. What about Liz Truss? A quick buck to be made there. They were only in office a short time, but look at the likes and dislikes they generated. But someone caught burnt fingers with that one. They had all the toilet rolls made and then apparently couldn't sell them. I wonder what they did with them, Hillary. But today, you can find Sir Keir Starmer bog rolls and, of course, acclaimed, selling more than anything else we hear, the Nigel Farage bog roll. But where's Kemi Badenoch? No impact. No one seems to care. They're not generating likes and dislikes. They're not having impact. And until they can generate that sort of reaction, have their own bog roll, And does it mean that the Conservative Party have already been flushed down the pan? So Keir Starmer already has their own bog roll for their credibility. So here is one we made earlier, especially for Kemi Badenoch. Kemi Badenoch's own bog roll. How will Kemi's bog roll help you flush things down your pan? Kemi needs to get a bog roll, don't they? Think about it. Let us know what you really do think by getting in touch via our email address and let us know. Bog rolls? Is it all about politicians getting to the bottom of things, eh? Please hit the subscribe button and join us again, because together every viewer helps. Thank you.